All right. So if blogging means business to you, you will have to consider all these things. All right. So for you to choose a niche, you have to decide, first of all, to check and run analysis and know whether or not the niche is profitable, whether or not there is good traffic, because you may write very great articles and nobody is reading it. And if nobody is coming to read it, of course, you cannot make money. It's as simple as that. So whether it is profitable, whether or not there's traffic, and the kind of competition you have there, that will determine whether or not you go fast and make money. All right? So we've also talked about how to choose niche, which is what I just summarized now. Those three things are going to, help you. So what types of blogs do we have? I'm going to be sharing my screen now. Oh my God. The Nigerian thing just happened to me now. Please, if you can see my screen, just say so that you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, let me know. Just wave your hand.
Yeah.
If you can see my screen, just wave your hand. All right. All right, so like I said when we started this class, I am going to be going straight to the point. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to teach you things that don't contribute anything to making money. All right, so talking about the platforms you can have your blog. All right, your blog could be on WordPress, it could be on Blogger, it could be on PHP, it could be on Laravel. I don't know if you are taking those. I don't know if anybody got that. Please, if your mic is still on, please turn it off. It's giving us issues. All right, so your blog could be on WordPress. It could be on Blogger platform, which is free of charge. It could be on PHP. It could be on Laravel. There are so many platforms you can use to, even Wix. There are so many platforms you can use to build your blog, all right? And please remember that this class is not about how to design a website, okay? What we're teaching here is blogging, how to make money out of your blog, all right? How to do blogging and get profit. It's not a class of design website. We are not concerned with that here. Whoever that has his mic on, please turn it off now, please. So this class is not about how to design a blog. You can, okay, thank you very much. This is not good enough. Well, it's okay, it's fine. All right, so if after this class you want to design your blog, of course, there are people that can do that for you, all right? And some of you already know how to design blogs, so it's not a big deal. Well, it is not part of what makes you money. So what we're teaching in this class is what makes money. I personally don't design websites. If I need any blog, I'll just call my designer, he designs it for me. I don't worry my head how to design a blog. I know how to make money out of blogs. but he doesn't, and that is why he's my designer. So the most important thing is for you to learn how to make money. All right. So from all those platforms I listed now, we are going to be using WordPress. WordPress is the most popular. It is perhaps depending on what you want to design, but I prefer WordPress to all other ones I mentioned. All right. It is so simple, very unique, and very straight to the point. And you can manipulate it however you want to manipulate it. And of course, do it, whatever you want to do, you can do it. So make sure that whenever you're building your blog, or you're asking somebody to build your blog, please make sure that the person is using WordPress to build your blog. And for the purposes of our practice tomorrow, we are going to be using WordPress. The account you're going to have, the platform you're going to be practicing is going to be a WordPress platform. All right, so we'll look at how to log into a WordPress website. Okay, these elementary things I'm teaching are things that will help some of you who have never done anything about blogging. That is why I'm bringing up these stuffs. So some of you who are already into blogging, please don't be angry. Please don't be angry. Don't be angry. Let's find ways to carry some of the people in this group who have never done anything blogging along. It is very important. So that when they eventually start blogging, they will not say that they don't know anything. All right. So how do you log into a WordPress website? It's very simple. You type the name of the website. Name of the website. If you can see my screen now, this is the name of my website. Then you put /WP -admin. All right. I'm going to send this link, in our WhatsApp group. If you want to log into any WordPress website, to log in as administrator, to log into the admin panel, okay? All you need to do is type the name of the website address /WP, which is WordPress -admin. It will take you to the admin login page. Now, that is if the owner of the website did not change the link, because this login link is a custom link. It can be changed, all right? Somebody can change it so that you cannot use this to access, the person's website. So you can customize it to whatever you want. But this is the primary, this is the basic, this is the customary login link. So once you type the website address /WP, which is WordPress -admin, you send it. Okay, this website is logged in already. All right, so once you type that in I told you and send, it will take you to a place where you will enter your username and password. This should be given to you by your designer, all right? So you just enter the username, you will enter the password, all right? You log in. So when I create your profiles and send you your username and your password on the website you're going to be using for practice, this is what you do. You copy that link I'm going to send, or you type it the way I've said it. You come to this page, you enter your username and you enter the password, then you log in. All right? So it's as simple as that. Okay, one more thing we're going to look at now, which was not listed in our, in our schedule for this night, is how to make a post. All right? The structure of your posts. The structure of your posts. This is for newbies. This is for people that have never blogged. Okay? So how do you make a post? Once you log into this dashboard, This is the administrator's dashboard. All right, this is the admin dashboard of your site. So this is the admin dashboard of your site. So what you will simply do is to click on post. All right, you will see add new posts, add new. You will see add new. When you do that, you will see title, you will see body of the post, and some of other things. When we are going to be teaching SEO, we are going to look at how you can structure this post. All right, but I wanted to point it out so that nobody will ask me then. Okay, so when you get here, you enter your title and you enter, of course, the body of the post. Then you do your SEO, then you publish. All right. So, but I'm not publishing anything tonight. Now, let me explain how Google AdSense works, because of all the ways of monetizing, your website, the one we're going to be using, is Google AdSense. All right. So I would like to explain to you how Google AdSense works. So I'm going to be explaining how Google AdSense works. Google AdSense is a program. That you can get into that enables Google to place people's adverts on your website. It is an advertisement program that you can get into as a publisher. All right? If you get admitted as a publisher, Google will take people's adverts and place on your website. And then when people visit your website and click on any of those adverts, Google will pay you money. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? If it does make sense, just wave. Let me know you're following. If it does make sense. All right. So like I explained before, Google AdSense is a program, an advert program, where you partner with Google. You help Google to advertise people's products, people's services, to run generally people's advertisements. All right. So that is Google AdSense program. So how does this work? Let's say David has a car he wants to sell. All right. Or he's a car dealer. He has cars that he wants to sell to people who are living in Nigeria. Okay. So David will take pictures of the cars that he wants to sell and then go to Google and say, Google, take this 100,000 naira and advertise my cars to people who are living in Nigeria or people who are living in Abuja. All right. So Google will take David's advert and place it on your website. Okay. Because the people who are visiting your website are majorly Nigerians, all right? And those Nigerians that are visiting your website are the people that David wants to, sell his car to. So Google will take David's advert and place it on your website. So people will now visit your website, okay? Click on that advert and likely buy David's car, right? So at the end of the day, Google makes money, you, the owner of the website, makes money, then of course, David will sell his car and he has made money. So it becomes a win-win situation. Does that make sense? That should make sense. So how does Google share the money? How do they share the money? Let's say David paid 100,000 naira to advertise. Google does not have a website. Google does not have a place where they do advertisement for themselves, all right? Even if they do, it's just on the pages of search engines, all right? And that is not enough for the kind of advertisements they get. Google makes 95 billion naira last year, $95 billion last year. That's what they made from AdSense, all right? And $995 billion is 40-something trillion naira. Okay, so you can imagine a company that is making that kind of money. Everybody from different parts of the world, people from different parts of the world are paying money to Google to, you know, run adverts for them. And Google makes money that way. All right? So how do they share the money? It's very simple. Say David gave 100,000 to Google to advertise, and they place the advert on your website, and people visit, now click, and you make money. Then David also gets to sell his car. So how do you divide the 100,000 naira with Google? How do you share it? Google gives you 68%. 68% of the revenue. 68%. Google gives you 68%. Google will give you 68% of the 100,000 naira that David has paid, and they will take 32%. All right? Google will take 32%. You will take 68%. That is the sharing formula. That is the sharing formula. So, for instance, now, if you visit my blog, scholarsarena.net, if you visit my blog, scholarsarena.net, it will load, all right? The first thing you're going to see is adverts. That's the first thing you're going to see on top. This thing you're seeing here is adverts. Sell small farm tractors, inquiry.us. If you click on this open now, I have made money. All right? If you click on this thing now, this is adverts. So how do you know it's adverts? You look at these two buttons here. If you point your cursor to it, you'll see adverts by Google. Ads by Google. Ads by Google. So it is Google that is running this advertisement. If you click on this now, I've made money. It could be 60 naira, it could be 70 naira, it could be 100 naira. It could even be 200 or 300 for you clicking on this thing now. If you just click on it now, I've made money. And it will record on my Google AdSense account. At the end of the month, I get paid. All right? So if what I'm saying is making sense, if it's clear, if you understand what Google AdSense is, please wave. Let me know that you understand what I'm saying. Now, how does Google pay you money? How does Google pay you money? As you're making money, as people are visiting your website, and you're making money, Google is recording the money you're making in your AdSense account. So Google is recording the money you're making in your AdSense account. So let's say you make $3,000 this month. From the 1st of June to the 30th or 31st of the month, you made $3,000. Google will pay you that $3,000 on Google will pay you that $3,000 on the 21st. I'm looking for somebody whose mic is on, please. I don't know whose mic is on. So if you make $3,000 this month, Google will send that money to your account on the 21st of next month. So if you make $3,000 in the month of June, on 21st of July, you will receive a alert from Google. All right? And you can use your ordinary savings account to receive the money. However, if you're receiving big money from 1,000 and above, I usually advise that you open a domiciliary account so that Google will pay straight to your dollar account, and you can go and withdraw the dollars and exchange it. The reason is because if Google pays straight into your Naira account, CBN will exchange that money for you in the prevailing government rate of that day, and that is going to be bad. The last time it happened to me in 2018, before I changed and decided to start using domiciliary account. I lost 108,000. I lost 108,000 naira to exchange rate. So when you're receiving big money, please make sure that you have a domiciliary account where Google can pay to. That is if you're receiving big money. But until you start receiving big money, please be using your Naira account. It is enough. Until you start receiving big money, just be using your Naira account. Your Naira account is more than enough. Your Naira account is more than enough. All right? So when you submit your account, Google pays money and you can withdraw it and now chop life. Abi? You can withdraw it and chop life. Whatever you want to use it and do, you can use it and do. If you want to dash me, I'll be happy. If you decide to dash me, if you decide to dash anybody, it will be fine. If you decide to chop life, it will be okay. If you decide to reinvest in your blog, that will be marvelous. All right? So those are the introductory things I wanted us to deal with this night. So what other introductory things? That is that for introductions. All right. So please, if you have questions about this introductory aspect of this class tonight, you can just ask it. Just wave your hand. I will unmute you so that you can ask questions based on this introductory class. Remember, I said today is for introductions. Tomorrow, we're going to get into the business of the day. All right? We're going to go hardcore tomorrow. This night is to explain an overview to some of us who have never blogged before. More than half of the people in this class have never done anything blogging. So there was a need, a very Sorry, my network got bad. We may have to be doing class in the day, because if I'm in the office now, I have very fast internet, very fast internet. I don't know why I should start of class. So please, if you have questions. If you have questions, please raise your hand. If you have questions from Nonso. Nonso. Nonso, I can't find you here. Please drop your question in the chat. Just drop your question in the chat. If you have any question, just say yes, or just type 111. Just type, if you have question, type 111. I will mute you. If you have question, just type 111. Sunday. There are people in this class that I cannot see you. Okay. All right. So please go ahead. Please talk, Nonso. Oh my God.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. I want to ask from the Google AdSense aspect.
Yes.
You said once Google run an advert on our website.
Yes.
And people click the advert.
Yes.
we make money.
Yes, sir.
Is it just clicking, or do people have to buy the product before we make money? Or once people click the advert, we make money?
All
That's my
right.
question.
You're a sharp guy. You are not thinking, when will people come and buy the product before you make money, Abby?
Exactly.
No. It is not like that. Once you become a publisher partner with Google, okay, that you're running advert for them. If you're a publisher partner, advert runs continuously on your site. There are millions of adverts, millions of people advertising on Google every single day, right? So there's something called cost per click, CPC. Please write it down. Cost per click, CPC. Cost per click is per click is how much the advertiser is willing to pay per click, or how much Google is charging the advertiser per click. So if you go to my website now and click on anything, when that person was trying to run that advert on Google, he specified the CPC he wants to have. All right. So let's say I want to advertise on Google now. And I go to Google and say, if anybody clicks on my advert, I want to pay 100 naira. Okay? So the money you are making is per click. It doesn't matter if the person buys the product or not. No, that is not your business. As long as that person has clicked, gone to the website, okay? Because there's something called bounce rate, okay? Invalid clicks. If somebody clicks on advert on your website, and the person did not wait for the other website that is receiving him where they advertise the product to open, and he leaves, that is an invalid click. But if that person clicks and goes to the website that is advertising and spends few seconds there, you have made your money. So the person he doesn't need to buy products. No. For you, if you are going to make money only when people buy products, that is what is called affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a different thing entirely, a different ball game entirely. With Google AdSense, once you are a publisher partner, if anybody visits your site and click on your advert and land on the page where you're supposed to land after clicking, you have made your money, my brother. It doesn't matter whether the person buys product or not. It's not your business. All right? So if that person clicks and Google charges the advertiser, let's say 100 naira, Google will take 32 naira, you will take 68 naira. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. So who else has question? Oyibo?
Thank you.
Oyibo, all right. Oyibo, you are on.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. This is Sunday.
Okay.
Good evening. Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello,
Sunday.
class.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. This is my question. Okay, this is my question. Okay, my question is, how can you be a Google AdSense publisher?
Okay, but you said you are.
How can you become a publisher? Because there is usually this challenge of trying to apply for.
Sunday's network is bad. All right, I'll proceed to answer your question. How do you become a Google publisher? It is very simple. All right, there are two ways. There are two ways you can become Google publisher. It is either you buy an already approved Google account, which is what I do most times and for most of my students. we do not have the time to be stressing and try to get approval and all of that and all of that. So most times there are people whose work is to get approval, all right? Excuse me. Their work is to just go about applying to Google until they get approval. And when they get approval, they sell it, all right? But if you don't want to do that, you can create your blog, write original content, okay? Write original content, create a free Gmail account, then apply for Google AdSense. Do you understand it now? If you heard me, just wave your hand if you heard me. If you don't want to buy Google account, all right? It is very simple. Create your blog, write your content, okay? Before the end of this class series, before the end of 10 days, I'm going to show you the kind of content you can write, and Google will likely approve you. I am not saying that Google is going to automatically approve you. I don't work with Google. I'm not heading any team. So I don't have influence to get you approved. I am only saying that if you write that kind of content, I'm going to show you that there is an 80 to 90% chances of approval. Does that make sense? However, even if you're not approved, you can reapply. And you can change some things and reapply, okay? Until they approve you. My website is scholarsarena.net. I did not apply for approval. I bought an AdSense account and I added my domain inside it. Do you understand? However, I have another website, scholarshipground.com. I applied for approval. I wrote the content and they approved it. There's AdSense on the blog. All right. So it is either you apply or you buy. Simple. So Oyibo, please ask your question, Oyibo.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. I think my question has been taken care of. I was about asking the same question the first guy asked. That should be an answer also. Thank you.
All right, all right. So Linda is asking whether there's a way to manipulate the clicks. All right. I think I know why you're asking this, because you know some things about blogging, and at least Cindy Cruz is also a blogger and you're close. So I understand why you're asking this. Well, I will not teach you how to do illegal things because manipulating Google's clicks is illegal. It is not good. However, I will teach you how to make money. If you call it click manipulation, now you sabi. But I'm going to teach you a very easy, way to do that thing that you have in mind. If it is an illegal thing, you're the one doing it too. All right, but Google is in US and they are packing billions of dollars. All right, so I'm going to show you a means to get better clicks, to get faster money from Google. Do you understand? If you go to my website and check scholarsarena.net, if you check and do all the analysis, you will see that my money is not coming from SEO. For those of you who are bloggers in this class, you will see that my money is not coming from SEO. So you can go and check it. All right? So I'm going to be teaching that.
Yes.
Bruce, what? Yes. So
I've checked it, I've seen it.
Yes. So we are going to be teaching what is giving money, not stories. All right. So I will get to that point. Don't be faster than your shadow. All right. So what other questions do we have?
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Clearly, I can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
My question is this. Okay. How much does it cost to buy a Google AdSense?
Okay, how much does it cost to buy a Google AdSense account? All right, it's very, very simple.
Yes.
We have to, before we talk about the cost of buying AdSense account, we need to look at the various levels of AdSense account. There is a fresh AdSense account. Fresh AdSense account. That's an AdSense account that has just been approved. All right? An AdSense account that has just been approved but has not been verified is called a fresh AdSense account in the market, in the AdSense market.
But has not been. Okay.
An AdSense account that is just approved but has not been verified is called a fresh AdSense account in the AdSense market. All right? Now, AdSense account used to go through processes. If you apply now and they approve your application, they approve your website to display Google Ads, they will ask you to verify your ID and verify your address. So how do they verify your ID? You will need to upload either a national ID card or a driver's license or an international passport. Okay? So they need to know, because once you are accepted into Google AdSense, you are a partner. You work for Google, is that not true? So you become a partner, and if you are a partner, they need to know that the person they are sending money to is actually the person they are sending money to. So you will need to upload your ID card, valid ID card, either of those three that I just mentioned. Then after that step, you will need to verify your address. Google will send you a letter from US. Google will send you a letter from US. That letter takes, I think, 3, 4, 5 weeks, okay, to get here, to get to Nigeria. So in that letter, they will give you a PIN. There is a digit code, a PIN code that will be in that letter. And there will be a place in your account that you're supposed to log in and enter that PIN. Once you enter that PIN, your account will become verified, fully verified. That is the last stage. That is called address verification. And Google is going to send that letter to the address you have provided in your account. You understand? So when we talk about the price of AdSense account, the one that is verified, that is the one that has gone through all this stage, is not the same price with the one that is unverified. Before Corona came, unverified AdSense used to be 10,000 naira. That is the one that is fresh, that has not been verified. But remember that your account has not been verified does not mean you're not making money. You are making money, but they will not pay you until you verify your account. So if you start this month now, oh, glory, 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 glory. Glory, glory, glory. I beg you. You should just be patient. Let me on this here and get some fresh air before I die. All right, so if you start this month and you are making money, Google will be recording the money for you, But if your account is not a verified account, they will not send you the money until you verify your ID, verify that you are the person you say you are.
Network is very bad. I cannot hear anything from the beginning to the end.
Sorry about that. Don't worry, you're going to get a recording. We are recording this class. So after this class, I'm going to send it to the group. All right? So please just relax. Even if you can't hear us, just relax. I'm going to send you a recording of the class. So like I was saying before, when you get into the Google AdSense program, even if you have not verified your account, you'll be making money, and it will be recorded in your account. All right? Every single day, they will record how much you made. Every day, day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every single day of the month, they will record how much your blog has made. But they will not send you the money until you verify your ID and verify your address. Do you understand? So when you want to purchase a Google AdSense account, the price for the one that is verified, that has gone through ID verification, and address verification is not the same. Before Corona, the price of fresh access account used to be 10,000, but fresh access account now is around 20,000 to 30,000. Do you understand? Now, if you're looking for a verified access account, which is for the big guys, if you have a lot of money and you're a big man or you're a big woman, like Chidema, Vera, Lillian, big girls, you want to buy a verified access account, it's around 100K, 80K, 90K, 70K, 110, depending on who is selling to you and the bargain. All right? I noticed that somebody asked, how can you get, where can you buy it? Where can you buy it? Of course, I will provide the contacts. There are boys, I have their contacts that what they sell, the only thing they do in this life is to sell access accounts. That's the only thing they do in this their life is to sell access account. And some of them make over ₦1 million a month to selling that thing. So don't look at it as if it's nothing, because 100K from 10 persons is ₦1 million. Sure, you know. All right. So that is that for Google AdSense. Any other question, please? Anybody? Anybody? Just raise your hand.
I still have one question to ask.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay. My second question is, I really didn't get it correctly when you talked about niche, because my network had issues. So I would love if you can go back to it, sir.
When I talked about what?
Sorry for the niching.
Okay, it will be in the recording, so you watch it in the record.
Okay.
So anybody with questions about what we've discussed today? Remember that this is an elementary class, very elementary, very elementary, just to carry people who have never done blogging along. Like my friend Oyibo, I don't think Oyibo has blogged before, so there's a need to break this thing down. So some of you who already know how to do this thing should exercise some patience. All right, Cruz.
I want to ask, what if you choose to blog on music sites, how will you earn from there? Because music site have a little bit some policy there, but still it generates enough traffic. So what if you choose music blog, how will you earn from there?
All right, it's very simple.
That's my question.
It's very simple. Sure, you used to see Google AdSense on Nigeria Loaded.
Yes.
So how do you think they're doing it? You don't know.
There are some people, if they put it, they will block it. But then you see all the top sites. Okay, like that.
Just say you don't know. Just say you don't know.
Yes, I don't know.
All right. Have you heard about premium Google AdSense before?
No.
Yeah?
No, I've not.
Okay. What I'm going to teach you. Yeah. Somebody paid me yesterday. There's a guy from New Zealand. He contacted me. He said somebody sent my contact to him. He contacted me yesterday. He paid me $1,500 to teach him what I'm about to teach you. That $1,500 is about 700,000 in Naira. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So there's something called premium Google AdSense, and before the end of our series, I will show you how to get it, so that even if your niche is Shingbine, you can be on AdSense. Nothing will happen. Like Loaded, they are collecting money, big money, millions of Naira every single month, 20, 30, 40 million. Everybody here, somebody is making 30 million Naira monthly, 40 million Naira. So calm down, calm down. The $1,000 you're going to collect, God will not say you exist, they don't know you existing. So if you're making, sure you know that 1 million Naira is $2,200. Are you aware? So that when you begin to make, say, $2,200, and that is $1 million Naira, please don't go and relax. So there's money, a lot of money on this street. Every day, a lot of money on this street. So you can collect money. There are people that are collecting 30 million, 35, 40 million from Google every month. All right. So Cindy Cruz, to answer your question, simple. There's something called Premium AdSense, and I'll show you how you can get it, right? So that you can monetize your music blog. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Cindy Cruz? It appears Cindy cannot hear us. All right. Any other question, please? Any other question? If you have a question, just
All right.
raise your hand.
Yes, thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, it does.
Yes,
it does. Thank you.
Just raise your hand. Mr. Samson Abani, I can see you around. If you have a question, please just say something. All right. If you don't have questions, okay, Chooks, you're on.
I have a question.
Okay, who is talking?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Please go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Go straight to the point. We can hear you, sir.
Hello? Can you hear me, sir?
We can hear you. Please go
It's
straight to the
Chooks.
point.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My question is, I want to do health and
what?
I want to do a health and fitness blog.
Okay.
So, and I don't know how to go about it.
Okay, it's very simple. It's very simple. Thank God you asked this question. Let me explain this thing. When I talked about niche, what niche means is just what you post on your platform. Okay?
Health and fitness.
Just listen, my brother. Niche is about what you post, all right? So if we say that a blog is about health and fitness, it means that what they post is just about health and fitness. It's about law. It means that they post good things. Simple. So if you're asking me how do you go about it, it's very simple. Create a blog and start posting things about health. Please, are there further questions? Please? This network is very embarrassing. Nigeria is, I'm sorry to say, a shithole country.